as far as being newlyweds, now I really want to talk about it like more in depth
Mhm.
and in detail because we had a lot of plans,
Mhm.
had a lot of goals and aspirations for when we got married. This isn't one of the topics, but I want to ask you a question. What do you see as far as like a baby?
Oh my gosh, here we
Because I
go.
want to talk about it because I want to get other people's opinions
Okay.
because I'm kind of like
What?
triggered.
Oh
Not
my
I'm not
gosh.
triggered, but
Okay, guys. So let me just start by saying the first year of us being together, he wanted to have a baby with me. He wanted to have a baby with me the first year of us being together. Like for real. I feel like I was the more like sane one with like, no, babe, we gotta wait, like we gotta
mm,
be careful. He was more so like, whatever, like let's just you know what I'm saying? I was like, once we get married, I always said, and I was like, once we get married, I'll have a baby. I'm not having no baby for no man unless he put a ring on my finger and it's official. You know what I'm saying?
mm,
I don't care how much I love you. No, you gotta be my husband if you want me to push a baby out for you.
yeah, facts.
Period. Yeah, like literally the day we got married, he don't want to waste no time. He's like, okay, like we're married, like come on, like give me my baby. But I was like, I don't know, cause like I'm really scared. I
Yeah,
want to have a baby. Don't get me wrong. I do want to have children, but it's just so scary. I'm
yeah. I
so
mean,
terrified.
you're risking a lot doing it.
Yes,
You know what I mean? I'm
there's so much. You don't do nothing.
yeah,
Like
but the thing is,
I could die, God forbid. Like there's so many things that could happen during pregnancy, during delivery, like
yeah,
during labor. It's just very, very scary. I think especially for me because I like hear a lot of stories and like
yeah,
see
and
a lot
also
of bad things.
you're like a freaking Google freak, bro. Like,
A what?
what is the word like for someone who is like obsessive over like
A hypochondriac.
you are a
I
hypochondriac.
am.
You are definitely a hypercognac. And it's crazy because like I be trying to tell
Babe.
her, like, I don't know if this is TMI for you. She's been really backed up.
Babe. You're funny.
She be constipated. And
Why you just put my business out there like that, bro?
she be constipated. And for like
Whatever.
a whole week, she was like really backed up to the
I
point.
was
You
so
can explain
scared.
it.
I
Go ahead,
was gonna
explain it.
go to the hospital because I
She
wasn't
thought she had
so
colon cancer, bro.
And it's a thing though. Like it's not something out of nowhere though. Like I told you, it's becoming more common in young
Yeah.
adults. Like I'm not just pulling this stuff out of my butt.
Well, clearly nothing is coming out of your butt, so I can't. Even ChatGTP said, "Hey, fam, you
Hey.
tweaking,
No,
you
like
tweaking."
I was in a lot of pain.
Yeah, I
So
know,
like,
baby.
but if there's anything wrong with me, if I'm feeling any type of pain, I'm like, oh my God, it's probably cancer. Oh my God, it's probably this, it's probably that. I probably have a brain tumor. Like I just always think the worst. Like I have really bad health anxiety. When I get pregnant, oh my gosh, I feel like every little
Oh
thing.
my
I'm like,
goodness.
am I okay? Is my baby okay? Like I already know. Like oh my gosh, I
And
don't
you know what
know.
I don't understand about her is she's such a hyperchondriac. You were just having a really bad period, and what
No,
did you think
I
it was?
thought it's not funny. It's not funny.
It's not funny, but it was just like,
My last period, y'all, I don't want to say we've been trying,
uh-huh.
but we've been not careful.
We
So I
haven't been
guess that
careful at
is
all.
trying. There was a possibility for me to be pregnant, but my period came, right? But I thought, because it felt so different, like the pain was so different, and like everything just felt different.
Mm,
So I thought I was having, I don't know how to pronounce it,
ectopic
ectopic
pregnancy.
pregnancy. So I thought that's what I was like, dang, I'm probably having an ectopic pregnancy.
We're
But
laying in bed like in the middle of the night watching Fat
Tammy,
Tammy,
Tammy and Amy,
and she just randomly, "Do you think I'm having a epoxy pregnancy?" I'm like, "Bro, like
they
what is that? What is a epoxy pregnancy?" I forgot you explained it to me, but I was like half asleep.
But that can happen.
I know it
And
could
it's like,
happen, but it's like,
it's not things that I just like
yeah,
make up.
so she'll go to Google. It could have 10 things and it'll say the least likely thing is number 10, which is also the most severe. And she'll be like, I think I have number 10, the most severe, even though that's the least likely. But with me, I got lumps on my neck. I got a
No,
lump
you
right here.
don't.
It came back. I got a lump right here, right under my jaw. I got a
Your
lump on the
draw.
back of, yeah, I got a lump right here on my jaw, right in the back of my neck. I've had it for years. And
Then you're perfectly
God
fine.
forbid I say, what if it's cancer?
It's not stupid.
Why?
Because
It's a lump on my neck, bro. Like
it's
a
nothing.
big lump right here. I think I
It
should get
comes
it
and
checked out.
goes. It's just your lymph nodes getting swollen. That's it.
Now, what if I wanted to be a hypochondriac?
You have all rights to.
Okay. The reason why I asked you is like, where do you see like a baby is because I actually wanted to talk about
Yeah.
like the true complications that nobody really talks about. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? And I feel like with you, you already have your health problems.
Mm-hmm.
So it is very scary. Like, believe it
Yeah.
or not, like it's scary for me too because
Stop! You're making me even more
no, just
scared. What the
listen, just
freak?
listen, just listen. I could understand like where your worries will come from.
Yeah.
You don't want to be carrying a child and something goes wrong with you.
Mm-hmm.
But then again, I also don't want to be a man that loses my wife trying to provide a life, trying to provide a child
Well,
for
that's not
me
gonna
and for. I
happen.
know
Don't
that's
put
not
that
gonna
out
happen.
there.
Yeah, let's stop.
The freak,
What the hell? Why did this come up?
babe.
No, but I was gonna say because
Okay.
you just said you're scared, and that's what that was the most recent things that we've been talking about, especially with the new like bills that passed. How
Mm-hmm.
you cannot terminate a pregnancy even if your
Mm-hmm.
life is at risk. It is scary.
Just the world we live in. I'm just
Yeah,
like, do we even really want to bring a baby into this world?
yeah.
Like, bro.
But then again, you gotta also keep in mind, you like humans are resilient. Women are resilient, bro.
I'm
Like
tired. I've been resilient my whole life. I'm tired of this.
your body is just capable of so much, and we just cannot look at
Yeah.
the possibilities of things going wrong.
I know. That's like the number one thing that I gotta remember is like my body was literally made to do this, you know?
Yeah.
I definitely want kids.
Mhm.
And I know you want kids, and I want to be able to give that to you. And I am going to give it to you. We're going to put it out there, manifest it. But yeah, like I just have my worries about, like things that could go wrong, or like even if I'm even able to at all. You know what I'm saying? Like
Okay,
that's
don't
always,
say that.
no,
You.
that's always been like a thought in the back of my mind. Like, dang, what if I can't even have kids, I feel like that's something that a lot of women that I talk to, a lot of my friends, my
Mhm.
sisters, like it's a common thing that women think about.
Yeah, of course it's normal. Even with me, like I didn't know that me drinking energy drinks could affect your pregnancy and that
Yeah.
could cause you to have issues within. I
Mm-hmm.
didn't know that. You know
There's
what I'm saying?
a lot of things that the man actually
Like
controls,
there's little things. There's so many very very
and
minute
nobody talks
things.
about it.
Nobody talk. Like I never knew that.
Mm-hmm.
We found out about you. I don't know how you knew about it, but ChatGTP like described it all like
What?
like all of the energy drinks and stuff because I was drinking anywhere from 2 to 3 a day.
Yeah.
So I was drinking like double what they say to drink if you were trying to have a child.
Yep.
Going off of that, I want you to speak more about the house situation because
Okay.
this is very saddening.
So y'all, our lease is up next year. If we were to get pregnant right now,
Mm,
by the time we have our baby, we will literally have to move out of here a month later. And I
yeah.
was like, I'm not setting up a whole nursery, 1 month postpartum, having to move. Like, that's way too much for me and for us as brand new parents, just gave birth. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just feel like it's way too much. So I was like, yeah, no, either we wait until after we move, which would be another year to have a baby. Or,
Bro.
like, I don't know. Like, that's the only thing. Because, like, we're not staying here another year. I've been wanting to get out of this house for, like, the past few years. I don't want to start a family in this house.
Yeah.
I want to move and, like, start a family in a brand new house. That's, like, something we've been
Yeah.
talking about.
Yeah, for
And
sure.
we didn't have an argument when I said that, but, like, he was definitely, like, very disappointed.
Yeah, because it's like as you guys know, a lot of you guys know, we already had like a ideal way of doing things.
Mm-hmm.
Things got disrupted just with your period alone. That's fine. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
That's God's plan. But then I hear we might potentially have to wait another 6 months to a year to even try. And I'm like, well, break the lease, bro. Like, if I would have known that that was even a worry for you, because I had no idea until we we just renewed our
Yeah.
lease. If I would have knew, maybe we would have delayed the wedding a few more months and prioritized moving and getting
Yeah.
into a new place
Yeah.
and then get married and
Mhm.
then focus and chop suey immediately. That would have been a plan if I knew. Hearing all of that as we're like we got the ovulation strips, we've been tracking your ovulation cycles. I'm not gonna say we tried necessarily, but we have not prevented anything.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Hearing that was just like, damn, so that means we gotta wait another 6 months to a year to get pregnant. So that means we're gonna have to wait another year and a half to 2 years to have a child. And I'm already 27.
He just turned
Oh my
27,
gosh,
y'all.
bro. I am old, bro. I'm pushing unk. Like I'm
You're so-
almost in that unk category. Like, what's good, unk?
You're still young, babe.
I know, but like when I was 23, I felt like I was just 20.
Yeah.
So 30 is right around the corner, and I'm just like, bro, I don't want to wait until I'm 30 to have a child.